Sitting here soaking up the Night of the Living Dead cemetery, and then I realized, you know what? I have a phone in my pocket. I might as well document this occasion. Here's the, I don't know, infamous, famous Blair family monument, I guess. And I don't know if people are, giving wishes, like a wishing well, but putting money, and needless to say, I left a nickel. And then I had to be curious enough to be like, all right, well, what is the Blair family all about? And how old does this go? It looks like Samuel Blair, father, 1836. I don't know if the selfie video is coming through. So anyway, here's our tour of the Night of the Living Dead cemetery here in beautiful Evans City, Pennsylvania. When you book your trip to sunny Evans City, PA, make sure you stop by the Living Dead Museum. That is what it would suggest, a museum dedicated to Night of the Living Dead and George Romero. Very cool shop that you would never expect to be in the middle of nowhere, essentially, that regular people would tolerate such stupidity to be on here and maybe fill it with a church or whatever uselessness that we now find use in. And get yourself an ice cream cone. As you have pretty much soaked up all the sights on your vacation that lasts about an hour, make sure you add it to your itinerary to see the plaques or whatever you want to call it, pretty much documenting the importance of it, or Night of the Living Dead here in Evans City, which is pretty cool if you think about it, because I don't know, I doubt the city I live in would give a shit about anything that was cool that may have happened there. So the fact that this exists is pretty cool, I'd have to say. So stop off while you're in Evans City and check out the historical landmarks, and then you'll pretty much be quickly on your way. Your trip begins at evanscity.org. I wanted to take you on and show you what I got at the museum. So they had Night of the Living Dead shirts, which apparently every Night of the Living Dead fan wears a size medium, because out of the literally like 20 different designs, they had no mediums. So I had to settle for a size small. That is going to be interesting to squeeze into, probably. Then, the best, well, one of the best for me, characters in Creepshow, so I had to get that. I mean, something about Creepshow and remembering that scene with Leslie Nielsen burying people in the tide was just awesome, so I had to get that. And then, since the museum was all about the man, and I thought this was just badass, especially with that on the back, had to pick this up. There was a bunch of others. There was actually like a Dawn of the Dead novel, which like that was tempting to grab, and looks like I might be going back to Evans City, which I was just being a smart ass saying plan your trip, which really you should do if you're a movie nerd, but apparently especially if you're a movie nerd, because as per one of the flyers I grabbed, this is going on and it's coming up, so if you're going, maybe I'll see you there. And so it fits. So hey, all this Pittsburgh talk, I wanted to remind you that if you haven't taken part of the giveaway for the Metal Immortal Fest, or the winners of the 2 records that are mentioned in the video that I'll do all the explain that I already posted, but I'll just link in the description. Definitely head down there if you don't win or whatever. Metal Immortal Fest in Pittsburgh, lots of cool bands playing, and again, let the video do the talking. So I just want to leave you with a question since we're chatting Night of the Living Dead. Obviously, the original is great and probably going to be, everybody says yes to that. But more particularly, do you enjoy the remake that Tom Savini did? I really like how it's kind of just almost to a copy of the original as far as the script goes, and then throw some new bells and whistles in there, and then obviously the gore is awesome, and then some of the same locations then as well. But then when they did it again, I guess, with this one, whew, the acting in it is just god-awful, and especially when you think like Sid Haig, like, oh, it's probably going to be some, decent lineup, and not so much. And also like kind of the pot farm thing, and I don't know, just when you throw pot humor or pot stuff into things, you're treading some thin ice as far as I'm concerned, because we kind of know all the results, and it's just kind of dumb. And I don't know, I mean, the 3D is kind of neat, but I kind of thought for something like this, if you're going to make it 3D, you could probably kind of do like the other one did and go back to some of the original spots and just, you know, utilize the technology of 3D like we, at least I would kind of hope for. So, and at least better acting. So anyway, kind of would love to hear your thoughts on that. And definitely, like I said, check out that Metal Immortal contest, and I'll talk to you next time.